Welcome back to another episode of Successful Saturdays. Tonight, we're sitting down with Victoria and Shaquille from Credit Jump Solutions. These are two financial experts, I consider them, dedicated to helping you elevate your credit and secure your financial future. So if you're tired of feeling stuck or you're overwhelmed by your finances, stay tuned, stay locked into this episode, and you just might be able to become financially free. Subscribe while you're here. Please turn on your notifications, like, comment, share, because you don't want to miss future updates coming for Successful Saturdays. But welcome our guests, Victoria, Shaquille.
Thank you for having us.
How y'all feeling today? Tired. I know that's right. Tired because you've been hustling, grinding, getting to the business.
Yes.
Handling your business.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate y'all coming, but y'all know y'all are not any strangers.
No.
To Successful Saturdays.
Long-term friends.
Long-term friends. So we're going to definitely get into all of that. So for those who don't know, what exactly does Credit Jump Solutions do and who do you help?
So Credit Jump Solutions helps people fix their credit, remove derogatory remarks, clean up your credit, and then build your credit. So we would essentially help people who have bad credit.
Okay. Did she cover that very well? You're a man of few words. Do you want to chime in?
Yeah, so we basically help people just change their life, honestly, because once you have credit, you have more power to do things that you never thought was possible. So we make people dream again. That's what I would say.
I love that. I love that. Y'all do. No, for real.
No, we really do, yeah.
Y'all really do. Y'all have helped so many people, myself included personally. Like, I tell my testimony to the people all the time when I talk about y'all and give y'all great kudos, because
Came a long way.
Came a long way. Credit is so important, and we'll get into that as well. But like, individually, what made y'all want to go into the credit business? Like, did you have your own personal experiences with credit that you had to navigate through and it made you say, like, I want to help other people do it too? Or
yeah,
who started first? I know y'all, like, okay, so let's back it up. We can touch on that. So
I started playing with credit in 2011.
Not playing.
Yeah. So like, my oldest report on my credit report is my auto loan from 2011.
So you just started with your personal credit, trying to figure out like how to fix it?
Well, first I was building it up, then I messed it up, investing in my first business. And then I spent like 2 years like learning about credit, fixing it like 2014, 2013, trying to fix it. And then, I just started just fixing credit. And then now, we started a company, me and Victoria, where we've been able to help so many people. I'd be forgetting like how many people we've helped, but we're literally one of the #1 credit repair companies. And we post results every day.
Facts. Yes, follow the page, because you guys, they every day with these not the same results they posting over and over. What about yourself?
Mine was a little different. So I didn't mess up my credit to realize like, credit was good. I kind of knew a little bit about credit, but I actually utilized my credit to start a business. And then I realized, okay, like you can actually leverage this thing. Like, why aren't they talking about this? Right? They don't teach us this in school. So from then I was like, I want to get into this. I want to get into like financial literacy, credit, money, how to make money, save money, all that. And yeah, I just started slowly getting into it. And I was like, I want to help people do the same thing.
So you were already doing that before he started?
Yeah, we were doing it separately. Yeah. And then we like, okay, let's team up kind of thing.
Right. Like, might as well, because it worked better that way.
Yeah.
Y'all were friends
like,
first, so how does it like doing business now?
He brought something, I brought something, so it was kind of better to just team up and do it together. And yeah, that's kind of how it worked.
And what are the different roles like that y'all play in the business?
It just kind of worked. Like, it's not like we have kind of set roles. It's kind of like we just both know what to do to just keep the business flowing, where we're both making money, the company making money, and everybody's happy.
What are, sorry, I didn't.
It was also more like back end things, with him. And then I kind of brought more of, marketing and like actually, I guess, content. Like, like, I don't know. It's like he was more on the back end, I was more on the front end. And then we just like, okay, let's just work together because it's better that way. So
yeah. But you all have your own individual businesses. You said you used credit to fund your first
Airbnbs. So network marketing company that still pay me every single week. They just pay me today. You know, I've been doing that since 2013. And then my second businesses was investing in short-term rental Airbnb. So that's what I invest in credit with.
So that's how we both met. You
Yeah.
was through the network
ACN.
marketing, ACN.
Y'all was part of my team.
We were
Time
part of your
ago.
team. Shaquille recruited us, and I feel like that's what got my foot in the door for like business and entrepreneurship, like network marketing.
Going to those
Yeah.
events.
What was that?
That
Your
was a
first
long time
network?
ago.
That was a long time. That was
Oh
like
my
literally
God.
over 10, 20
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah. That was my first network marketing business that I did.
Is that the only one you did? I've done several.
That was the only
since
one I did.
then. It's not for everybody.
It's not, but I mean, if you know how to get in there and like dominate, it's a good business to me.
Yeah, like you did. You're very humble. You don't even like really even talk about it.
No,
I don't
they
think
just pay
people
me every week.
know that. What are some common credit myths or misconceptions that you guys hear the most? Or like have to negate?
That credit cards are bad. Yes, Clark.
Stay away from debt. Don't get a bunch of debt. People are scared of debt.
But that can be good.
It's good debt and it's
It's
bad
good
debt.
and it's good and bad debt. So it really just depends on how you use it. But yeah, people think credit cards are bad, but really they're not bad. It's just if you're responsible enough to know how to use credit cards.
So how do y'all bust those myths? How do people use credit card? What's a good way to use their credit card? Because there's a lot of information people don't know.
Investment. I tell people, look at it like this. If you can leverage the bank money to start a business, that's going to bring you in cash flow. I'm very big on cash flow because I need to be making money every single day. So even with credit repair, it's a cash flow business because we get clients every single day and it's like we're making money every single day. And we started the business years ago and it's a system, like she said, you know, we put together a system where we have a team in place where it's like, it's flowing. Everybody's making money. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
I think credit cards, investing is good. Something that, you know, if you should do if you want to do it, but not everyone wants to start a business, right? So in general, credit cards are good to use because you can get points with them and you can use those points for cash back, flights, you can get free things and stuff like that. But the way to use it, I would tell somebody is get a credit card, like depending on what you're trying to use it for, like gas, everyday spending, right? That's going to determine what kind of credit card you're going to get. But like everyday spending, get like the Chase Freedom. It pays you 1.5% on everything that you swipe. So now you're getting reward points every single time you're buying something that you're already gonna buy with your cash.
Right.
Why not get the reward points and now you can go take a trip for free because you just got some travel points, right?
Right. Buying
And then
stuff
pay it back.
I think that's the hard part.
That's the part everybody
why
forget.
people mess up their credit. You have to pay it back. I think that's what I learned. Well, I didn't know anything about credit when I became an adult and was like
We've all been-
out in the world thinking I'm grown, trying to live my life, and I'm like messing up my credit. Like I'm getting things easily. Like I had
Oh yeah, you
plenty
just
of things
swiping.
on. Like I bought a car. Like I did things at a very young age, not realizing like the impact of not
Yeah,
paying for
credit
those things or
cards-
running out of not being able to afford those things.
No, they can be really dangerous.
Yeah.
Like if you are not responsible, you would just swipe, and next thing you know, you just racked up $5,000, and you're like, how am I gonna pay this back? And then interest is what really gets you, and that's why people can never really pay these credit cards back because of interest. So definitely be careful with your credit cards.
It's a double-edged sword.
What's the best way to like pay your credit card off? Like you pay it early, you pay it. I heard something about like paying it 2 times in 1 month or something like that.
So with
you
your
know what I'm
credit
talking
cards, that's another myth. They say that if you pay it 2 times in 1 month, like it raises your score more, which is not true at all. So you have a reporting date and a statement date when it comes to your credit card report. And before your reporting date, because that's when it's going to report to the credit bureau. So if you have a $5,000 credit card and you max it out $5,000, that's fine. Like you can max out your credit card, just make sure before it reports that you pay it down 10%. So you're gonna wanna pay off $4,000, right? And then that's gonna boost your credit score. That's gonna like help you build your credit profile because you're keeping your utilization low.
Yes, the
So
utilization.
before your reporting date, you need to find out when your reporting date is and then pay your credit card down 10% every single month.
I hope y'all are taking notes, man.
Take
and
them
applying.
notes.
I mean,
Take them
applying.
notes.
Yes, because y'all talk about this all the time. Like, if people know, if you're watching this and y'all know Shaquille and Victoria, like, you should have good credit by now. Like, dang. If you're not doing it,
It's a
if
slow
they're not
game,
doing
though.
it for you, and you not attempting to try to do some things yourself, like
At least
It's a slow
start
boogie,
fixing
you
it.
said?
It's
Yeah,
a slow.
start.
It's a slow game. It's not a fast thing that's going to happen overnight. Like if you have bad credit, start now because it can take a while. And it's not just fixing your credit; it's building your credit too. So that's like a whole other thing.
because some people be like, oh, I got good credit, like, but can you
But
ever
you
have
have no
too
credit.
good of a credit?
No, you can never have too good of a credit, but you can have bad credit or no credit, and no credit is just as bad as bad credit.
As bad as bad credit. So, what's the first step for someone watching this and they want to fix their credit score?
Contact us.
It's really that simple.
No, it's really that
Click the link in our bio.
because it's a lot to learn.
And have your money.
And there's people that do it. You know, I tell the story too how I had paid someone to fix my credit before, like in the past when I first messed it up, and I gave them my money. These people did not fix.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they didn't do anything to my credit was still. I'm like, dang, they didn't do anything but take my money. So be careful.
No, I
if y'all
hear
need-
that all the time. People getting scammed, people saying they're going to do something, they're not doing it. So be careful who you are trusting to fix your credit because you are also giving them like personal information. But yeah, I just had someone like DM me. They're like, yeah, someone said they can sweep my credit report for $250. I'm like, if you want to lose $250, go ahead and do that. But okay, because yeah, people are really out here scamming on this credit.
Yeah, and people are they just might be desperate to fix
No,
their
they're
credit.
not desperate. They're cheap. So they want to
cheap.
pay the
Yes,
$250.
Yes, they are cheap. But some people could get got for even higher amounts than that.
Yeah,
you know?
that is true.
Because they're thinking like, oh, if it costs a lot, that means it must be good. It must work. If
Yeah.
they say they're gonna fix it in like 2 weeks or something, or
Yeah,
one
yeah,
month.
yeah.
It's social
You just
media.
never know. You have to just do your research.
Yeah, social media. They see fix your credit in 3 days, and now like I've had clients call me like, it's been a couple months. I'm like, who gave you a time frame? I'm like, if you didn't dispute it, it will be on your report for 7 to 10 years. So even if it take a year, 2 years, 3 years, that's still better than waiting 7 to 10 years. So people just get on the internet and they see these 3 days, 2 weeks, and I'm just like, that's not realistic.
Right.
It just don't work like that.
I will say with Credit Jump Solutions, I was getting those updates every month and something was getting done. I'm not going to say, oh, my credit was fixed in however many months, but things were getting done. And it just depends, like what you
Your
have
credit
on there,
profile.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because how can it really, does bad credit impact someone's day-to-day living or?
Oh my gosh.
You're struggling. You
Oh
can't
my
do
gosh,
anything.
you're in the house like like the sheet over your head. You don't want to go nowhere.
Or
You have
you're
bad
like
credit?
in a circle of like
Nah,
the
I'm like,
rat
yeah, they
race.
still be outside.
It just be in a little, like a rat race.
No, most people don't care. Most people that got bad credit, they outside enjoying life because it's like
Because they don't think it really matters.
Yeah, they don't
understand it.
matter.
So it's
Yeah,
no,
they don't care.
They don't care because it's like I already don't use it anyway. I don't need it anyway. So they just get stuck in that just going to work, getting paid, and just using that money compared to I also got this extra money on the side that I can use to invest and start something that's going to bring me in some money. But if you already not paying attention to it, then it don't really matter.
So
They're just not aware. They're not knowledgeable, I would say. That's
Right.
the thing. I think a lot of people aren't knowledgeable about it. So they go about their life, okay, living life. And then it comes to the point where you go to the dealership and they're like, sorry, we can't give you this car because you have bad credit. They're like, bad credit? And then they start learning about bad credit. They see things on the internet about it. And then they start being like, okay, I need to go fix my credit, right?
Yeah, to your point, I think people are becoming more conscious, more woke about
Social media made
their credit. So it's definitely for people like y'all
They wait till they go to
putting
the
the
dealership
information out.
and get denied, and then they call us. I just had it happen twice this week.
Really?
I
Even though
went to-
they know that their
Yeah.
credit is bad, they still go try.
Like I just went to the dealership. I tried to get a car and I got denied. I need to get my credit fixed now. I'm like, you contacted me last year to get your credit fixed. If you would have just started,
Right.
could have gotten a car by now.
So just start.
Just start. Time is gonna go by anyway.
And that probably even made the credit worse, right? Because
Yeah, they got a bunch of new inquiries.
I don't think people know about like what's something you can advice you can give about inquiries. How does
Don't
that
go
work?
to the
'Cause
dealership.
remember when I had good credit when y'all fixed my credit and I went and bought a car. I brought this car like literally on my lunch break, and I went in the dealership with like all the paperwork. Like this is the pre-approval from my bank. This is the exact car that I want, like down to the VIN number. Like I don't want any other car. Like this rate right here is good. Like, let's lock it in. And then I get my card. I think you called me like the next week or something. And you're like, they blasted your credit how many times? 23 times or something?
Yeah.
But you got it from the bank?
I got my car from the dealership. Now I got my car from the dealership.
Okay.
They ran her credit.
They will run it everywhere.
And then you can't get approved for anything after that. So that's the part that we try to tell people all the time is like, don't go to dealerships. What we personally recommend is that you get in with a bank like Navy Federal. Then from there, you apply with them. You get one inquiry on TransUnion. So now you can still go out there and get other credit cards. But when you go to a dealership, you got 20 new inquiries. You're not getting approved for nothing, no matter what your score is. You're not going to get approved because they just saw that you need it. That's how inquiries basically like. The more inquiries you have, the more needy you look like. So credit is basically, they give you more money when you don't need it. So it's like you got to have access to it, but that don't mean you got to use all of it. Just use a little bit, pay it off, and then just keep doing it over and over. And the more you can handle the debt, the more debt they'll give you.
So what do you suggest to people? They have things on their credit. Should they pay it? If they could just get it removed, should they still pay it?
Disclaimer,
do people ask y'all like, okay, well, should I pay this or can you just like get it off my credit?
That's a question we get every day. And I tell people, we can't tell you don't pay your bills. We just gonna tell you the law. Most of the time when it comes to collections, once they sell a debt, by law, it's quote unquote no longer your debt. So it's up to you if you want to go back and forth. But then sometimes you'll have some of these companies that'll come around and try to sue you and take you to court and try to scare you and stuff like that. So every company is different, but I tell people just clean your credit.
And if you do want to pay it, get like a pay to delete letter to where the company in like writing tells you, once you pay this, we will delete it off your credit report. But if you don't get that letter, I don't recommend to go ahead and pay it because it's going to stay on your credit report and then it's just as bad as an unpaid collection.
I hope y'all are taking notes.
Are you taking notes?
Like people ask me, yes, yeah, I am. I still apply some of these things to like
to this day.
To this day, yeah, I think about it all the time. I'm like, oh, I can't. And when I do little things, I know like I shouldn't have done that, or like I know better than that. It just like eats me alive because a lot of people don't have the money to pay this stuff or the money to get like to pay someone else to do it. Like maybe that's someone's true issue with fixing their credit. So is there any advice y'all can give to someone maybe trying to do it on their own? Like,
I don't recommend it in 2025.
Yeah.
It's harder now.
But if you are, it's just a consistency game. Like just know, like have like the law, you know what I mean? Know what you're doing and writing in the letters and then just be very consistent with it. Because that is what credit repair is. It's consistent. Like if you just keep going at it every single month, eventually like the thing will fall off, right?
Yeah, but let me tell y'all, look.
It is more time consuming.
It's just, they're not going to do it. Y'all not going to do it. So just hit them up. Let them do it for you.
But honestly, like what you said, like the thing with people not having the money to do it, I feel like everyone has the money to do it. It's just about how bad do they want it. Because everyone really has the money for kind of
whatever they want. Exactly.
They'll go outside and do what they want to do, right? Or get their nails done or hair or buy some new clothes for whatever it is. So it's about prioritizing, like, this is what I need. So I'm going to, even if you set aside $50 a week, I'm going to set aside $50 a week so eventually I can get however much money I need to go ahead and put the down payment down to start fixing my credit, right? It's going to happen. So it's just about how bad do you want it? Because you have the money.
Yeah,
or if
they
you
have
don't,
a
you can
bigger
go get
issue is the budgeting. Do y'all give budget advice?
It's not
do you consider yourself to be like a financial advisor?
To a sense, but I don't quote unquote give away financial advice. I just tell people things that's common sense. Like if you have a house, for example, I use this example all the time. Go get you a house, stay in one room, rent out the rest of your house. Now you're living for free, you're making some extra income. And let's say you want to take that extra income, instead of just spending it, you just put it back into your mortgage. Let's say now you're making double payments. Instead of paying off your house in 30 years, you might be able to pay off your house in 10 to 15 years. So there's so many different ways to do it. It's just that most people, again, like I said, they get the money and then they go to Louis, Gucci. You see it on social media. They get the big chains and it's like, you haven't made $1 in business yet, but you didn't spend $100,000.
And that would have been okay for them to do if they did it maybe in credit. Fix your credit first and then go do those things.
Yeah.
Well, if you have the cash for it, you can fix your credit, get a credit card, go buy you a Rolex with your credit card, get 6,000 points, and then pay off the credit card with the cash that you had for the Rolex.
Yeah.
Like that would be something smart to do.
Because I watched basically a podcast similar to what we're doing, and the guy said the Rolex doesn't depreciate in the value. So like if you buy it for like 15,000, it's still going to be worth like at least 13 to 14 if you were to resell it, and you buy that with a credit card. I forgot how they got on the topic, but he used that same example.
Yeah.
It's like at least it's kind of like an asset. Like at least if you needed the cash back, you could sell it.
Yeah, it goes up in
Yeah.
value if it's not
Like if you
bust
need it-
down. You got to be a plain Jane watch factory. If it's diamonds on, they got to come from factory. Because once you start drilling holes into those watches, the value is gone. I don't care if you spend $100,000, you're probably going to get maybe $30,000 or $20,000 for it. So it got to be factory made.
Do you buy Rolexes?
No, it's not my thing. I don't really like nothing on my wrist, you know. But
Me either.
eventually, I plan on using it as an investment because it's good for marketing and networking. A lot of wealthy people, they pay attention to your watch. So you got like a, AP, a Rolex that's, different and things like that, and you put it on, it can stand out and start conversation with wealthy people. But I'm hustling right now. I'm not trying to be running around trying to impress a bunch of broke people.
Nah, you can tell a lot about a man by his watch.
You be looking at their watches when you go out? I need to learn more. I only know.
It's the watch only. That's all
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
The shoes, the clothes, the car, don't matter. It's the watch.
The watch. You're watching, and it can be plain Jane, no diamonds, no nothing. It could be, a Richie Mille. It looks like a G-Shock, but people that know what it is, they spend $200,000 on a watch. So, and they have no diamonds on it, like a kid watch.
I'm learning more,
I'm
trying to
gonna
get
be like
into
this at the bar looking at
My man, he got a Rolex.
What kind of watch? Google. What kind of watch is this?
We have these conversations. I didn't care about no Rolex or no watches. I'm not like a flashy person. I'm materialistic either. But he has one, and he pretty much told me that too. And then I watched the podcast, and now you're saying, I'm like, okay, I need to, like, when y'all see me with my little rollie on my wrist.
Gotta get
funny.
you rolling.
Oh my goodness. So how do y'all balance, and how do you leverage, you personally, Victoria, your salon, because that's the business that you also have outside of Credit Jump Solutions, with doing credit?
How do I
Like,
leverage it, or how do I
balance-
manage?
How do you manage it, I guess?
Okay, yeah, like the
Because
balance
you
in my life.
leveraged it you leverage your credit to get the balance. Yeah. So now you have that. You are a mom. You got to put that out there because you're like the
Mamacita?
epitome of like a entrepreneur. Like you be doing the dang thing, girl.
I do. I be slinging them kids around too.
Yeah, I seen the way you just pull up in that truck. I said, that's how she be pulling up, whipping that thing around the town with the kids. I can just imagine. Like, come on, y'all.
Oh my God, no, that's funny. No, I mean, honestly, people always ask me that question. Like, how do you do all this? Like, mom, work, all this. And I'm like, I don't know. To be honest, I just do it.
You just do
right?
it.
I just know that I have to do it, and I know my end goal. I'm not there yet, so I'm gonna do what I have to do to like wake up and go get it, right? Mm-hmm. Like I have a purpose, something that motivates me every day to keep on going. So it's like I'm gonna find a way.
And really,
it's no excuses.
No, it's really no excuses. You've always been like that too since I've known you, literally since ACN. That's why she was out there trying to get it in the network marketing game.
Yep, and then having kids just like 10x it, right?
Yeah.
Because your kids, they give you like this purpose and drive.
So what is your end goal, if you don't mind sharing a little bit?
Just honestly, overall, to not just like go, too in depth about it. My end goal is to be financially secure in my life and wake up and do whatever I want to do. Like take control of my life, decide if I want to go here, I can go here and I can still make money, right? I want to also like impact people's lives, make a difference. I want to be a inspiration to my daughters. Like my mom's a go-getter, she's a boss, she's a wife, she goes to church, she's a woman of God. So that's kind of my end goal overall, is just to kind of be able to do whatever I want to do in my life.
You're
okay?
so close,
And
girl.
that's it.
You are so close because you're doing it.
Nah,
you just came back from your
I'm
trip.
far. I'm far from it. It's like it's close, but it's far, right?
I feel like the type of person you are, though. You even where you get to where you're saying you want to be right now. Once you get there, you're still gonna be far because now you like. It's
I
kinda,
know.
You
That's
keep
the
adding
thing about
on.
life too.
Okay,
It's
I
like
got
it's
this,
never
and
good
now-
enough. Like you get there and you're like, okay, I want more.
Yeah.
But now I'm here. Okay, cool. I want more.
But
like-
you're doing a great job, though.
But no,
seriously.
I will be. I can be content. Like as long as I'm good, my kids are good. That I can give them whatever they want or I feel like they deserve, and I can travel. I can take care of my family. I can give back. I can be content in life. And that doesn't really have a number on it. It's just, I think, more of like a feeling. Like, I'll know, like, okay, I'm here. Like, I made it, right?
That's beautiful.
That's deep. That's
Speaking of that was deep. I like that. It's okay. We can get deep. We can get a
We can
little
get real
deeper.
deep.
You took a trip and you went to like back home where your family is from.
Switzerland?
Switzerland. I don't know why I want to say Croatia. I'm like that.
Well, I did go to Croatia too.
Okay. You went there, but that was not where your family was at.
No,
Your
no,
first
no,
stop
no.
up was Switzerland.
Beautiful. Everyone has to go.
So were you born
Bucket
there?
list. No, I
Your
wasn't
mom-
born there.
Your
My mom was
mom's
born
from
there.
right? Mm-hmm. But you had some, like, what was it like
I had
going over there as
family.
a kid? Because I saw that
Oh my God.
when you
Well,
went to
as
your
a
grandma's
kid,
house.
yeah. So as a kid, it's like little vivid memories, right? Because I was young. But now going back, like as an adult, it was really emotional. I was like, oh my God, like my mom literally used to run around this backyard. Like this is where she grew up, right? It was just more sentimental, and I kind of took
Do you think
things
it's
more
because
in.
you're a mom now?
Yeah, maybe also because I'm a mom now. But it's just because, you're grown. And once you get grown, you like start thinking about things different. I'm not there to just go party. Like I was literally like taking everything in, right? So I don't know. When I go there, I just feel so free. Like just, it's a different life out there.
So you want to go
It's
there
so
more
different.
often? You haven't taken your girls over there yet,
No, I'm
have
going
you?
to take them next year.
You got 3.
I want to go like every year, at least once a year.
I
got
want to
3.
go too. Shoot, I was
Come
like,
along.
I was checking that Instagram every time. I was like, oh, she posted again. Let me see what she's doing.
Yeah, no, that life is different.
You're from
Trinidad.
You're not from America. Most
No.
people don't know that about
He's not
you.
even a U.S. citizen, bro.
Hey.
Wait, so how old were you when you came?
I was 9. Moving on 9.
So do you have like a lot of memories back? Back in
Some,
Trinidad?
but I'm the most like Americanized person in my family for the most part. So
Yeah, I realized that when I
Yeah,
met
I'm never-
your aunt and talked
yeah,
to
I'm
her
not
mom
really,
and
like,
stuff. I'm
cultured.
like, dang, they got a thick accent.
yeah, I don't have it.
So you don't go back over there?
For what?
What do you mean for
I don't
what?
know
Those are
nobody
your
there.
roots. You have to go learn.
Is that in
about it.
Jamaica?
Trinidad.
Oh,
The girl said Trinidad and Jamaica.
I'm gonna be quiet.
We can.
It's different types of intelligence, and it's okay. I'm not good with geography.
I know what I know, okay?
and-
Leave me
yeah, you know more. Than
I
what
tell people that all the time. I'm
I know.
like, I know what I know, and what I don't know, I don't care. It's not that I don't care to know, but it's like
But it's just so you don't know what you don't know is what we said.
I'm
At work
focused
and
in learning
stuff.
what I need to learn in my life. That's going to
What
elevate.
interests
And
you.
in knowing what Trinidad and Jamaica is not elevating my life. So I'm sorry.
But when you go visit there, and if you care to experience that part of the world, then you'll know.
yeah,
That's that.
I'll go one day.
It's like
I will go to
Houston.
Trinidad.
It's like Houston and Dallas. They cousins. Jamaica and Trinidad is like the 2 top Caribbean most advanced countries in the Caribbean. It's just like America. It's just on an island, but they're always more hip to like everything in America.
But you don't go back over there.
Nah, I'm trying to
So
get
you
rich.
left it. When you were 9, you moved to the DMV, right? You went
Baltimore.
straight to Baltimore.
Straight to Baltimore.
And you definitely don't be going back. You go to visit your family, but you
I
be
do.
low key. Like they
Yeah,
don't
I
even
don't
know.
announce when I'm there. I'm not a regular person anymore.
Right. So like, you kind of made a transition. Like you were back home when you started like ACN, right?
Yep.
And so tell us about that.
And then
you
I
started
came-
like from the bottom.
Yeah, I started from. I was broke.
If people know Baltimore and what it's like
Yeah.
growing up there, and
I worked at
the
the
culture
Applebee's,
there.
ice lifeguard. Like people don't believe that I put in my time. So when I was 17, my first job was a lifeguard. Then I worked at Applebee's from 18 to 20, and I did network marketing from 20 to now I'm 32. I'm about to be 33 in March.
and you had to get out the city.
Oh yeah, you can't make it in Baltimore and be successful. When I came to Houston, I got motivated when I went to the Galleria. So I went to the Galleria and I'm just like, oh, they got money. It was the biggest mall I've ever been to, and I'm just like, I just smelled money coming to Houston, and that was it for me.
we wanted to be outside.
You
I think
know?
that is what gets a lot of people. You got to be careful when you come to Houston. What
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually
Houston
gonna
will
do.
suck you in.
Because
Yeah.
I was like, so okay. Before I say what I'm gonna say, you visited Houston. You were like, okay, I'm gonna move here, or
Yeah.
like you intentionally.
No, I came here like not even a year later. I was here. I've been here since 2015.
When I came here, I was living in San Antonio, and I would come here a lot. And then basically, I left San Antonio. I dropped out of college. I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do with my life.
We all did.
This is like around the time I started messing up my credit, like, and then realizing like, oh my god, like this, what? Like, that's really, they can see that I did that and they're not going to give me this and it's going to be on here for how long? And I just thought, but I didn't know at the time, like, you could, like, get it fixed. Mm-hmm. But, and I moved to Houston, like, to restart my life. But at first, it was kind of like I was going down the wrong path, like, hanging with the wrong crowd in Houston.
It's a party city.
Until I got right and got on a good foot.
God got you right, girl.
God got me right.
To put you back on track.
Joined the military, and that's where I became more like entrepreneur minded. Mm-hmm. I'd already like tried the whole corporate America thing, and I knew
it wasn't for
between
you.
that and college, like, dang, this is not for me. Although for a little bit, I did have a really good corporate job. I was juggling like all three: the military, working,
really?
And then I started my show. So and eventually I became a mom too. But I'm like, yeah, I definitely want to work for myself and put the time in for myself. And y'all were a big part of helping me get my credit. Well, y'all fixed my credit. So what's the biggest lesson y'all have learned when it comes to working with your clients and trying to fix their credit? Like, have y'all learned?
I learned a lot.
Be patient.
From them?
Most people don't.
I learned to be patient from people.
They have questions that they just see online, but they don't know it. But when they talk to you, they act like they know what they talking about, but it's like, you don't know what you're talking about. That's kind of why you ask me the question. But instead of just saying, I don't know what I'm talking about, you try to question me. And like, I'm like, I do this for a living. It's only so many questions you can ask me that, you know, like, hey, my score dropped. What happened? Oh, yeah. Utilization. You got a new late payment. It's so many different things that, and it's just, people just ask you a bunch of questions that's just like you don't even know why you want to know why. They just like to ask questions and just ask questions, like, because they're gonna mess their credit up anyway. Most people, when you fix it, they're literally gonna mess their credit up. I had a client, I fixed his credit, he went from the 400s to the 800s, and in literally like 6 months, I'm talking about like $200,000 worth of business credit cards, personal credit cards, everything charged off.
So what do y'all suggest when they do that, when they get it fixed and
do the right thing?
Maintain it.
We suggest to like maintain it, you know, to be responsible. It's really simple. Pay your bills. Because when you don't pay your bills, that's when you start messing up your credit.
It take 1 month
and
for you to go back.
Don't over like the credit card thing. Like, don't go into debt. So much credit card debt.
But they get these high credit card limits. Like, you know, they're getting the high credit card limits, so they, I guess, feel like they have more money, or because like, how do you mess up your credit again when you just got a $50,000?
Well, a lot of them don't get high credit card limits because they. Well, I mean, yeah, okay.
Like,
if you fix your credit and then you get the high, okay, yeah. And what was your question? How do you do what?
They just swipe it. They think it's free money. I'm telling you, because it's a real thing that they said it's a study. When you have a credit card compared to cash, you'll spend more on a card compared to you'll spend more on cash.
Yeah, because you see it.
You see it, you know it.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it go down. But with a credit card, you don't know. You just swipe it. It's like Apple Pay. Think about how many times you just tap. You're like, what happened to my? You just tap it. So it's a mindset. It's a habit type of situation. It's like, yeah, because you got good credit, you got high limit credit cards. It's like, that don't mean just swipe it, because you're gonna put yourself in a more bad situation because you didn't have the money before, so you couldn't get into debt. So it's a little different story, because now you got $100,000, you're going $100 worth of debt. Now you're negative $100,000. Before you was just zero. You wasn't negative 100,000. So
if they have the cash flow, it'd be better to just keep that, like, not really use it unless they absolutely have to. Like, if I have a $50,000 line of credit, but I only am using maybe like 10,000 of it every month, that's helping me.
Yeah.
That's
if it's making you money, then yes. If it's costing you money, then no. Yeah, like if you're just paying something that's not bringing in income, then yeah. Like credit repair, like we invested and started a credit repair company. And at first we put some money out, get it going, we got a team. But now we're making cash flow every single month. So it was a good decision to do that. Most people, they get the money, they go start a trucking company. They go start 5 different companies because it's like, I got all this money now, I need to go start a business. But it's like, you got to take time.
But use 10,000 on what? Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, in general.
Okay, because if you're using your credit card, but you have the cash to pay it back, it's fine.
Pay it back.
Yeah, like that's good. You should do that. Right?
You should do that. Yes, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah, pay your bills.
But one thing I learned from clients who are just doing this is that a lot of people who are fixing their credit, they're in survival mode.
Right.
So
that's what I was going to mention.
they
next.
really just want somebody who can help them understand like the situation and help and kind of just be there for them and let them know like it's going to be okay and I can help you like get out of this situation. Because they'll be like, they can catch attitudes, they can, you know what I mean? Things like that. But you have to remain calm and understand like this person is, it's not me that they're really trying to like, or it's not me that they're mad at, right? They're mad at their own situation. So just kind of be there for them, kind of help them understand their situation, and yeah, it'll make them feel better.
Yeah.
Customer service.
I was going to say, y'all are in the business of customer service. That's what I was thinking when he was saying about what he's learned with like through working with different clients and stuff. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, you're in the business of customer service.
It's always the customer that wins. Like,
someone had told me though,
right.
like when you fix your credit, let's say you get, I'm going back to like the high credit card limit, to like not start a business with it because you can't really, that's hard to maintain. They were saying like use it to basically just invest into yourself, like you become the brand. Versus
like mentorship?
I'm sorry?
Like mentorship?
Like they were just saying like invest in yourself, like be the personal brand. I guess that would be more so like become a content creator or do something that they don't have like a high overhead, like because they took their credit to go start
eventually
like
gonna
a brick
have to
and
use
mortar.
it.
Well, there's a lot of businesses that you can start with actually very low overhead, especially nowadays with the internet.
Yeah.
So I think it's really just about doing something because that's what you actually want to do and you're passionate about it, and not because you've seen it on the internet and you feel like you're about to get rich, right? Because that's the thing about the internet. Everything looks like I can get rich off this, I can do this. Everything is like the diamond, right? So you have to slow down and understand, okay, everything looks good and you can make money doing anything. You can literally make money starting a company that goes and picks up shit. No, like for real.
No, for
that
real.
goes and picks up waste. Like
They do got dog companies like
so
that.
you can do anything to make money. So it's about what do I want to do that I'm passionate about and I'm gonna be happy waking up doing every single day. And then use your credit to go do that. I don't care if you gotta use 50K or if you have to use, 5K.
Yeah.
So that's my advice.
That's good advice. I love that. What about your advice?
My advice, I'm a little bit more
You gotta say some
riskier
harsh shit.
than Victoria. I'm a little bit more riskier.
not true.
I'm all in. I'm more risky.
I just started over a 100K business. I went into debt.
I've been there.
That was risky.
I'm risky, but I also learned from that. Because
Right.
even doing that, I love my business and I'm so happy I did it. But I was like, I started this, I went into this much debt over this business when I kind of could have started this business and probably only paid the 10K. So I learned, like, even through this business, I learned even like that, the overhead or like how much it costs to start a business. Just because you start a business and it costs over 100K doesn't mean you can make more money than starting a business that only costs 10K to start. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good lesson. Why you consider yourself to be more risky? What are you doing with
I've been risking. I've been risking it since 2013. I've been
they
swiping
say
my
high
credit card.
risk, high reward.
Yeah, I've been playing with credit literally since like until 2011. Like I literally maxed out my credit cards doing my first network marketing companies, like to invest. And by my first year, I made $100,000 by messing up my credit cards.
Right.
Because I messed up my credit, but guess what? I had a successful business. So I'm just more that risky. Like I take messing my credit up for a year, but I got a successful business that's still, I just got paid today from something I started October 2013. Was it not worth the risk? And I got a credit repair company, so if my credit ever get messed up, fix my credit.
you call your employees.
I have an insurance on my credit. I just call my team and they fix my credit.
What do you mean you have insurance on your credit? You're just saying because you have
Basically,
the
I
business.
have a credit repair company, so if anything happens to my credit, I just get it fixed.
but that's not
I mean,
that's not good advice.
It's not
Don't
good
do that.
advice, but
Don't mess up your credit because you can fix it and then mess it up again and fix it. It's not
That's
good
what
advice
people think
at
that they
all.
can do.
No.
life
So
happens.
let me tell you why you should not do that, okay? You should not do that because what happens is you mess up relationships with banks and they don't want to work with you ever again. So if you mess up Chase, you mess up American Express, you mess up Citi, those are really big banks, right?
Yeah.
And most of the time, the banks that people are messing up with are big banks. So you mess up with these banks,
Right.
and then they don't want to work, so now you have to go find other banks. So if you keep on doing that, it's like eventually no one's going to want to loan anything to you. And on top of that, they put you in check systems. Like these banks communicate with each other. So if you mess up with Chase, they will put you in check systems. And now Bank of America, when you try to go apply for something or even like open up a bank account, they run your stuff and they see this person messed up with Chase. They're gonna be like, no, we can't work with you. We don't want to work with you.
Yeah.
So have a good relationship with the
you wanna
bank.
have
Keep good relationships with the banks.
For me, over what's this? How many years? 13 years? You gonna mess your credit up at least. I'm not intentionally messing my credit up because then you gotta wait time. You don't know how long. It might be a whole year you having bad credit. So I wouldn't recommend it. But if you've been doing it for 10 plus years, you gonna mess it up a couple times. Most millionaires, they go broke at least 3 times before they become successful. But the average person haven't been playing with credit. They started playing with credit 2020. So they don't, don't mess it up because, like you said, you will get in check system and stuff like that. But in my situation, if I'm investing into a business and life happens, listen, I'm not finna cry about it.
You kind of already answered one of the questions I was gonna ask, like, what's a financial mistake that you made?
When you start.
That was just one of them. What's the worst financial decision that you have made?
Investing in people. I've helped a lot of people, come to me, bro, I put a lot of people on and then, they start feeling themselves and then they switch up and they're just like, bro, you was humble when you was broke. Well, you start getting a little bit of money, now you feeling yourself and then it's like, they switch up and then they go hang out with somebody else and just continue using other people. So that's my biggest thing is that I put so many people on and it's like, why switch up when you start getting a little bit of motion? We can get more money together. It's like they start making a little bit of money with me and then it's like they just get big headed and they go.
So are you done? Are you done with that? Are you done?
I invest in women. I'm only investing in women.
Oh my
I only
God.
invest
all
in
the women, all the go-getters who's gonna get out here and make it happen, put that work in, lay that foundation to build the company.
Work with Victoria is an investment.
Okay.
It's not easy, but
Baby, I'm the asset. Hello.
Listen, she is an asset. That's one thing I would tell people. I give Victoria her flowers all the time. I be on it too, but I give her flowers all the time because this company been able to be smooth. Like, we bump heads sometimes, because like you gotta bump heads. You're doing business, but it's like for the most part, like the business runs smooth. Like we don't really have no issues, like no problems. Like we just be working. And it's just like, together it just works. Like, it's hard to find real business partners because I have friends that's like, they be mad at me, you doing business with this person, but you're not doing business with me. It's like, just because you're my friend, that don't mean we good business partners. And sometimes like doing business with our friends is not some of the best things if you really value that relationship because you can lose that friend and you can lose the business at the same time. But, I think just finding the right person that y'all just get it, like y'all play your roles and it's just like.
Victoria is an awesome person. I love y'all's relationship because I know that we were all friends before and it's hard to be in business with your friends.
She stressed me out, but
it's good stress.
One of the best investments I've ever made.
What's like a really bad financial mistake you have made? Want to name one?
Oh my God, they asked me this on the last podcast.
She got another one. Tell her a different one.
Oh, that was the one basically. A lot of people do that though. I saw that you gave someone money, hoping like taking their word that they were going to do something.
Yeah.
You were expecting a return on your investment. And when you talk about no little money, man, I want to know y'all can go watch that episode. Tell us another one. We've all done that. It's called being naive. You gotta take them L's sometime, right?
Yeah, you do. I guess you do.
You're not the only one.
I don't know. I mean, I would say like I've spent money on things that now looking back, I'm like, that was kind of stupid.
Airbnb. You did Airbnb.
Well, Airbnb, yeah. Well, I would say more financial lessons kind of to me. Like, yeah, I lost the money in doing it, but it was a lesson. So I would probably say like buying maybe courses. I bought like a handful of courses online. And I'd be like, and I buy it and I go in it and I'm like, I would use it, but I would go in the course and I'm like, I could have literally went on fucking YouTube and watched it. Like, why did I just buy this?
Because somebody sold the hell out of that course. Hey, I'm like, dang, I should put a course together and sell it. But literally. I don't want to feel like I'm selling someone, like you just said, something they can go ask ChatGPT to tell them no.
Yeah, so I would probably say that, but it's more like financial lessons.
That was a thing though, selling those e-courses.
That's still a thing.
That's still a thing.
That's always going to be a thing.
That's always
it's
going to be a
digital
thing.
now.
Don't you sell an e-course?
Yeah.
Are you selling e-courses yet?
I'm not selling an e-course yet. It costs too much money for me to mentor anybody right now. I don't got the mental capacity.
No, it's just a course. You create it once and sell it over and over again. But
I dealt with people for so long. I want to find a business where I can deal with less people as possible. I don't got time to mentor. I mentor y'all.
Man, like you said, you still make money off of that. That means you talk to a lot of people. I said I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so I'm.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah, I'm done with the people. I'm more of a set things up with less people. I personally got to deal with. Clients, they get automated texts and emails. I ain't got to talk to you.
So what keeps you motivated to keep helping people out and keep?
I love helping
spreading
people.
The word about having good credit.
I love helping people.
And just doing good business.
I just love business and helping people.
What's the most rewarding part of it?
Making money every day. And being free, honestly. Just not having a schedule. But it's a lot of work. And I make it look easy. That's my biggest problem, because if you tell people how hard it really is, they're not going to want to do it. But it's like entrepreneurship. It sounds so easy. And it's just like, bro, this is an emotional roller coaster. Like you said, you have a job, so you know when you're going to get paid. I literally have to work every single day because I have a kid. If I don't work, my kid don't eat McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with McDonald's, but it's like, this is more expensive. So it's like, I have to make money.
Yeah, you be taking him Carrabba's and everything.
We went to Sawgrass.
All of our kids are like that.
Our kids are spoiled.
We're giving them the best life. We work hard.
Like, our kids not, little Ray Rays and Pookies out here. Like, our kids are spoiled compared to, like, we're still all young, but we got kids. And it's like, we was just kids 10 years ago. But our kids are really, really spoiled.
Yeah, we're like, all have that feeling like we have to give them everything we got. We ain't got no choice. What about you? What keeps you motivated to keep helping people?
No. I mean, money is like the side
we all
thing.
want money.
Yeah, right? I think money's going to come to whatever, right? But what keeps me motivated, honestly, I think I kind of found my passion. Everyone's passion, or not passion, purpose. Like, I feel like I found my purpose in life, right? So everyone's purpose is to help people, but it's different for everybody how you're going to do that, right? So for me, I found a way I can help people, and that's through like financial literacy, like not even just credit. Like, I'm getting into like so many other things, budgeting, getting out of debt, how to save your money, how to make your money, investing, all kinds of stuff. So I'm now getting into that, and I'm feeling like, okay, this is the direction I need to go. So I just created this mom like community.
Talk about it. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be an academy or university for moms, women as well. You don't have to be a mom, but really for women.
For women.
So where they can come and learn financial literacy and really understand it, get out of debt, save money, make money, invest their money, learn about credit and stuff like that, because that's the tool that we need in life, right? And I'm passionate about it. It's going to be like workshops, there's going to be courses. Like, I want to eventually do it to where it's like we're having events, meetups, like going on trips. Like, I see it in a big vision, because I'm like, this is something that we need. I would have loved to have this. Or, you know what I mean? Have someone who can teach me. And I won't even be the only teacher. Like, I want to bring in other experts and stuff like that. So it's just all around financial literacy is what I'm passionate about. And I feel like that's kind of my purpose. So that's what kind of keeps me going. I'm like, this is my purpose. This is what's going to fulfill me. The money's cool. All that's cool. But like, fulfilling me is changing someone's life, like for real. Right? And
that's why I always invite you to the events to come talk about it. And the first Credit Jump interview that I did was at a networking day party. You were actually pregnant. I have that. I don't think I ever put that. I have a whole day of interviews that didn't, they made it on the Roku channel, but then we lost the bandwidth. It's the whole story. I should insert some clips on there from that.
Girl, no, I probably look
you
fat.
Just light up and when you talk about it and you're...
I probably look fat. Please don't post that.
You were pregnant. You were
big
literally...
cheeks, okay.
That's a beauty. You were bringing life. It's beautiful.
I know. I miss being pregnant sometimes, not gonna lie.
But you...
That's a whole other topic.
He definitely... because you can just be fat. You can just be fat and free.
Eat whatever. Everyone's opening
whatever,
your door.
look however. But back to your community and doing the networking events. Like, let's get to it. I know.
Yeah, we can definitely do some
He's
stuff.
actually been on us. Like, y'all need to do the events. Like, Shaquille be calling me like, what y'all doing? When's the next event?
We got to work.
Yeah.
We ain't taking the summer off.
Well, I'll be looking forward to that. What is something you guys are currently, other than that? Well, I guess you just answered it. So what are you doing right now? You're just fixing credit? You got anything coming up that we need to know about?
About
that we don't know about?
Yeah, we're actually about to start like buying properties and like building it out for specifically like short-term rentals.
You say y'all together? Like,
Oh no! Well, she's
okay.
probably gonna help us like get some properties and stuff like that because she do
'Cause I'm
real
a
estate.
realtor.
But
You are
she
a realtor, dang girl.
Yeah.
Y'all doing everything. Real estate, okay.
So I mean, real estate is one of the best investments I would say I've invested in with my other business partner because it's like we got the whole system. We don't need Airbnbs. We literally have our own Airbnb. We don't, so we can go to any house and set up a business and rent it out, and it's just successful as just like any other business on Airbnb. So real estate, that's where the real money's at.
That's
real
a
estate.
whole
Yeah, real
nother
estate is definitely
topic and conversation. Okay, so since we're on it real quick, what's some advice y'all could give when it comes to real estate? Like
You can liquidate a credit card to purchase real estate. Now that makes
liquidate
sense.
the credit card?
Take everything off of it. That's what I did for my first Airbnb property. I went and got my Chase credit card and I took everything off of it. And I invested
When you
into
say
it.
take everything off
Everything.
of it, what does that
Everything.
mean? Like, what are
basically
you
he's
doing?
saying like if it's 10K limit, take 10K off. Is that what you're saying?
I took everything off.
So how do you do that? How does one get the credit, turn the
It's
credit into
easy.
cash?
It's many different ways. It's many
What's
different
one
ways.
way? You go to the bank? Like, who's
No,
giving you the money
You get
for
money
the...
orders. You go to the bank, get money orders. You can go purchase gift cards at the mall. You get like $1,000 gift cards. You can get a couple in a day, and then you can take it and get money order, and then cash it out.
But I would say like merchant services is kind of the best way to take cash off a credit card. So like Square, what's some of the other ones? I don't know.
Like
I use Square.
Invoice?
Yeah, your own
so
merchant.
using an invoice. I use Square, love Square, definitely recommend. But yeah, you just
10 out of 10.
basically, you just send yourself an invoice, pay with the credit card, it will drop into your bank account.
No, you pay a little bit of fees, but now you got access to the capital. Because some businesses, you might just gotta, have cash to kind of close the deal. So I would always recommend liquidating your credit card for real estate. And the reason why, because eventually, like I said, you can rent out the property and start bringing in cash flow, and then you gotta take risks. Some people are scared to use their credit. Some people just like to swipe it, at the mall. I just big on just investing it. It's just like invested. Everybody uses credit. Everyone is successful. Everyone that owns a business, they use credit because you can't save up enough money nowadays to run a business.
I would also say that if you're young, kind of whatever age you are, but whenever you are young, it's better and easier. Whenever you're looking to like buy your first house, to instead of getting like a single family, to get like a duplex or a multi-family, so you can live in one and rent out the other. Now you start having like passive income come in, someone else is paying your mortgage, live in there for like 2 years, move out, do it again, same things, and then next thing you know, you're 30 and you have like 6 rental properties. That's something I wish I would have done when I was younger. Like that's something I actually regret. Okay. I can still do it now, right? But I'm not gonna be 30 in 10 years. It's how I'm like,
like looking back on it, like dang,
I'm like, damn, I should have done that because I had the money. Yeah.
So is that some advice? Like, what would you tell these young viewers out here who are new?
That's definitely some advice.
Getting out into the world. That is a great piece of advice. Learn how to build your credit, learn how to use credit, right? Just become financial literate. And then if it comes to real estate, like I just said, buy the multifamily instead of the single family home. And really just like go after your goals and understand you're gonna fail sometimes. Things aren't gonna work out, but you just get back up and you just do something else. So don't think that time is always gonna be there, because time really goes by really fast. And next thing you know, you're gonna be 30 and you're gonna be like, okay, I need to start my life. When you probably should have done that like 5 years ago. I mean, I understand like we're young, we do dumb stuff, right? But have like that awareness. Like I'm young, I can party, I can do dumb things, but on the side, let me learn how I can save my money. You know what I mean? Let me learn how I can make more money. Let me learn this. Don't just be so naive. Like I have all the time in the world, because you don't. You don't, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, because there's so many things looking back. I'm like, dang, I should have did this. But I'm to a point now where I'm looking into like what you said, like the businesses that don't have, like that you can start over the internet.
Yeah.
Basically, like every day I'm like, man, how can I just make money at home? Because I'm out and about. I've done it all. Like I just want to travel. Yeah, I just want to like make money from home, travel. we have these devices, these phones. I'd be on my phone like, how can I be on here like making money from my phone?
Yep.
Right?
Start a credit repair company.
Yeah.
It's on the go. I tell everyone
It's so
should
many things
own
you
a
can
credit
do.
repair company. And the reason why, because there's 400 million
But
people
people
in
don't know how to
America.
do credit. How do you tell somebody to own a credit?
Oh, you gotta
I
get
don't
a
think
mentor.
everybody should own credit repair company.
I mean, it's 400.
Did you have a mentor?
Homie, yeah, I did.
Okay.
I spent a couple $1,000s on the mentorship, but my stepdad put me on game at first. So it's like, even when I got a mentor, it's like I already knew what I was doing. I just needed the right information, but I also needed a system. And shout out to my aunt. She swiped that credit card for me because it was thousands of dollars
To do what exactly?
to invest into a mentorship.
Oh, for the mentorship.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was able to get a credit repair company. I was able to get a team with it, and we still have access to all the tools to this day. So that was like one of the best things that
Investments.
I did.
So that's how they can start their own credit.
Come shop with
company.
us.
But you say you don't offer mentorship.
Your price right, I shop with you. We got a whole
What if it's
system.
a guy though? What if it's a man
Oh my god.
that wants you to be his mentor?
He got the right price. I work with him because we have a system. See, that's the difference between us and a lot of people is that they're the ones doing all of the credit and they're trying to do everything.
Right.
Instead of build a system, a team where everyone plays a major role so that way it can run smooth. Like Victoria knows what she got to do to generate income. The team know what they got to do to get paid. I know what I got to do to get paid. Acquire new customers. Hosting the page consistently. Different content. Not just posting, hey, the client credit score went up, but like, different podcasts,
Right.
just different. We shoot different
Your own
content at the post
podcast.
office. Yeah, so we just do different things to just show people like, hey, like, that's part of investing with your credit. Start your podcast. Buy a camera. Now guess what?
It's
You can
so
start
many.
charging people to get on the podcast, and now you're making money. Then you got ads. You can start running ads and making money. So there's so much money out here to be
Yeah,
made.
it's
It's
so much
just
money.
you gotta have the right mindset. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta hustle. And one of the best things I did was you put me on to was the trainer, and then she told me you need to start working out. And I was just like, all right, cool. And now I'm working out. Everybody telling me, who do you think you are? I'm like, y'all told me go work out. Y'all told me shoot content. Now I'm doing it. I'm feeling myself.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, guess what? It paid
I'd be
off.
hyping it up. I'm all here for
Jada was
it.
like, you need to go to the gym. We going at 5, 6 o'clock with the I'm like, it's cold. I'm talking about we used to be in the gym.
freezing.
Nobody in
when
there.
you first got in there, yeah,
Oh
it would
my
be really
God.
cold.
Like,
We'd be in there with hoodies
no
and
heat.
stuff, but as soon as
As soon as you start working
Hefe
out.
got us warmed up and on the machine, on the
Right.
weights, it felt like summer in there.
I be telling people,
God.
come do one workout.
Oh, it's so
It
hot.
looks easy on the internet, but I'm like, come and do one workout. Still to this day, I be in there about to cry.
You
I'm
look
like,
good.
bro.
Yeah, you're in there more than me now. I start and I stop
Appreciate
and I
it.
start and I stop.
I
Like,
can't
he's
stop.
gone
Next one, make it a year.
Yeah.
Never took a week off.
I'm like, you think you're a fitness guru now?
Hey,
That's what
listen.
he's trying to turn into now. He's
It's a lot of money in that
getting
industry.
fitness.
That's what I'm planning on
just-
tapping into next.
Yeah,
The fitness,
it's
yeah.
an investment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You
You gotta
feel
use
good,
that
you do
credit
good,
card.
you look good. You said what?
You gonna use that credit card? What you gonna do? Open your own gym?
I won't say open my own gym, but just hosting different like things around fitness. Probably open like a juice company, things like that. Like really big into like I eat a lot of fruits and stuff like that. I'm really big
Me
already
too.
into the health.
You
so
turned me into a vegetarian.
I put all
You're
my
a
friends
vegetarian?
I was for a very long
For a
time.
long time.
I just recently started eating meat again, a little bit here and there, but I still prefer the vegetarian
Yeah.
diet. Like, it's way better for the body. I don't even really like the food that I used to eat anymore when I tried to eat it again. So,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
on. I be trying to put her on, but
I love my meat.
she loves steak. That girl be eating
Little thing. Be eating what?
everything.
Oh, where we going?
She eat like
Damn,
she eat.
come on. Lost weight and shit.
But yeah, I be falling. Let's shout out Hefe Performance.
The best
our
trainer. The best trainer.
Shout out All In HTX.
Yeah, it definitely
Y'all
changed your
have
life.
to tap it. Yeah, it does. I need to get, but like I said, I
What,
started,
working
I
out?
stopped work. Mm-hmm.
Working out is
Just
more of a
being
mental thing.
consistent.
Very much a mental thing.
Yeah, it's more motivational.
And it's good. It's good more for you mentally also.
And then you open doors to have a whole new community.
Yeah.
And network.
Network. Like now,
Yeah,
it's
like-
like I love being in there now because I just be
Trying to
networking.
go get new clients.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
do
I
you
do
do,
get new
man?
clients.
They also say like successful people, they do some type of workout every single day. Like it doesn't have to be working out. You can go to Pilates, you can go walk, you can go on a treadmill, right? It's just like moving your body.
Yeah.
Like you have to always be moving your body.
We be seeing you in there too, in the gym.
Yeah, I don't go as
You
much
used to-
anymore
yeah, I was gonna say,
because
you
of
used to a lot
my
more
kids.
used to go hard,
But I
yeah.
still go.
hard. Yeah, you
used to
still
be a
go.
real.
To me, like you're still I still consider you a person that goes to the gym. Like you said,
Oh,
it might not
yeah.
be every day, but like you consistently
Yeah, I at least
post.
go 3 times a week now. I used to go 5, and then I had kids and life, and like let me just go at least 3.
Another topic. These kids. I love our kids. Though. Our kids they got the coolest
I
parents.
love
Like
my
when they
kids.
look back and watch our interview.
No, literally.
So we got to keep it going. But I appreciate it, man. I think we talked about some really great stuff
Do you have
here.
any last questions?
I don't think I do. I think we touched on everything I wanted to ask y'all. How can if they're watching this and they're like, okay, yeah, I need to fix my credit right now. Let me call them. Let me contact them. How
At
can
Credit
they get
Jump
in?
Solutions.
At Credit Jump Solutions.
Yep. Click the link in our bio. Schedule a free consultation.
There you go.
And we'll get you going.
Get you right. The best #1 credit repair company in the United States of America.
It's
true.
In the world, Craig.
No, you
What?
can't go
Not
world.
just
You can't.
the
They ain't got
city.
credit in
It's
the world.
only U.S.
Oh, you said in the U.S.
In the U.S. Yeah.
#1 in the U.S.
Yeah.
In the US.
Credit is only in America.
Dang.
That's why we have it
Well,
so
they
good.
have credit
haven't-
of other
it ain't like
places.
America.
It's just not the same.
Let's real quick. I know we're about to wrap it up, but hold on. That is true because I see all these people like, oh, we're gonna move to Bali because you don't need credit and you can just. And the American dollar costs so much more
They
there.
still use They still have their citizenship in America, so they still have access. Once you have your social, you have access to credit. That's why people from other countries come to America because once you get that social, you get access to unlimited amount of
Why
money.
don't they have it in other countries? Like I still haven't wrapped my brain up because I
know
guess
in
I just
Switzerland-
recently learned.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
In
that,
Switzerland,
like,
I asked my uncle about it, and he was like that for them, it's not based off of credit. Like they still do have a credit, but it's not based off of that. It's based off their income. So getting approved for loans and credit cards is just off of your income.
Yeah,
not
that's
your
how
credit.
most places. But America, it's just how it's set up here. It's like it's the only place where it's like it's because it's a credit-based system, and you go a little deep with it. But it's basically the banks don't have any quote-unquote money, so the only real money is credit. Because in real life, the only real money is gold and silver. Everything else is just credit.
Is that why we're in
Yeah.
so much debt? Like, is that
Yeah.
going to just keep getting worse?
They
and
just
worse
print
and worse?
money. Yeah, it just print. They just keep printing. It's unlimited. There's no cap to it because they can go into a computer and just create money out thin air. That's how it works. So America, everything is based on credit. So I tell people all the time, it's like if you know you can't live without it, why not utilize it? That's the difference between people that have money and people that don't have money. Is because the people that do have money, they leverage that credit and started a business. And down the line, they bought real estate and things like that. And now that's why they have the cars. They're able to lease. When you see a person with a brand new Rolls Royce and these different cars, they're not cashing out on these vehicles. They're leasing it. They're writing it off. They're playing the credit game. Sometimes they're paying less for most people that, have a regular car.
So do you think credit's ever going to go away in America?
No.
Once you go away, the country is over.
Credit is good and bad. It has good things, has bad things about it. I think overall, it's really just used to like determine people's responsibility. Like how responsible are they with their money? I think they needed to find a way to like know that. Right?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I think. I don't
that
really
is
know.
true.
I don't go too in depth with the
Numbers.
whole
It's just easier
that shit. But
when
I
it comes
just
to
feel like-
numbers. It's easy to okay, cool. You got a 400, then so when you have that score model, it's just easy to kind of weigh out if they're approved or not, and then the late payments and things like that. So it's not really as complicated as most people make it seem. It's very simple, but if you're not taught it growing up, then you don't even understand where to start.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with a bunch of people that they never been taught credit. Like they don't teach it in school.
I was going to say, they definitely should start teaching it more in school. So y'all stay
Oh,
out
that's another
here.
thing I'm passionate about. I
You
want
are.
to put it in the school, or not maybe like put it in the school. That would be actually amazing.
That would be
but like
amazing.
because I can go back to my high school and be like, hey, I want to do an after class kind of like thing
Like-
on financial literacy
Teach your
for like
kids.
the students here.
Provide something like
I need to do that next week.
You know
I
what
gotta
kids
go
say
to
after
my
for
school.
extracurricular activities? You can have like the credit club.
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
kids.
or just like financial literacies where it's like all about money, credit, all that.
Well, I can't wait
They don't
to
teach
see
that.
you start doing that.
Teach the
That'll be
kids.
great. I see
That
that.
might be a
Yeah,
while.
the kids, the youth, they need to know. They're the future.
need
We
to
don't want them
know,
to make the
yeah.
same mistakes that we made. So
They need to
just
know
keep
the
going,
most.
y'all. Y'all doing a really great job.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to see y'all continue to spread your wings and grow and Do y'all only fix credit here in Houston? Like, what if someone's not
So
in
we-
Texas?
No,
like,
all
y'all
over
can fix it
US.
anywhere?
Everywhere.
As long as you have your social.
Oh, you got social.
Got you.
Get you right.
How did you get a social?
What you mean I'm legal? I done been to Mexico. I done traveled out the country. I done been to Bahamas. I done left America. You can't be here this long if you illegal. And I'm not. I ain't even gonna say that. Y'all not gonna get me canceled.
Just messing with you.
That is
Like, I didn't say it,
funny.
Victoria said it. But yeah, stay tuned, man. Y'all will definitely be seeing more. Well, y'all always see Credit Jump Solutions with Successful Saturdays. Like, the two just, now they just go hand in
together.
hand. And these events, we're about to get to doing these events. So make sure y'all follow them at Credit Jump Solutions. If this is your first time watching Successful Saturdays, make sure you click that follow button, click that like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you want to come on the show, we can make that happen too.